Is it easier to sell a Lexus or easier to sell a Toyota?
We will call this as a Lexus promise. So the economic booming is definitely happening.
Strong hybrids are high on maintenance.
I think it's a good valid point. 15 years, his kids
Right.
is a final decision maker.
Do you have to convince people for hybrid?
And we have to go faster than them.
Welcome to Car and Bike. My name is Girish Karkera, and joining us today is someone who has seen everything from Japan's bullet trains to India's traffic jam. Let us welcome the president of Lexus India, Hikaru Ikeuchi, and we are here to talk cars, culture shock, and what the future of luxury mobility is. So Ikeuchi-san, first question.
Yes.
How did you get into the whole Toyota family?
I was joining Toyota in 2004, and actually from 2005 I was joining the Lexus organization. So I was being in charge of the product planning, market planning, and also for the PR activities. And then coming back to the Toyota, and then come to the India, I was again as a part of the Lexus family.
Right. So you grew up in which part of Japan?
Tokyo. Mainly.
In Tokyo?
Yes.
Okay. So how is the car culture?
Basically, Tokyo is the biggest metro city in Japan. So maybe not much necessary because so many metro or the bus or that's kind of the infrastructure is there. But definitely car is something like a must condition for the family, because family can enjoy good memory inside the car.
Okay, that's very interesting because I think in India also that is the sort of sentiment when it comes to cars. It's not just mobility, it's for the family. Okay, let us talk about Lexus. There are many luxury brands around us. Some of them quite older than Lexus. What is the sort of differentiator that Lexus brings to the luxury car market and to its customers?
We are the only one Japanese premium brand in India. So we want to offer the value which other luxury brands doesn't offer about it. Like what I said, omotenashi or something like also for the takumi craftsmanship. I think that is more being feel as a very good value for the customer.
I think you've worked with both Toyota and Lexus. When you have to sell a car, is it easier to sell a Lexus or easier to sell a Toyota?
I think it's a totally the different thing. So I cannot say which is easier or not.
Okay.
But both our most important aspect is how to delight the customer.
Do you think in the luxury segment there is still scope for other body styles like sedans?
So we have a sedan type like ES, and thanks to the Indian customers, so ES is now still in the number one position in our in our lineup.
Really?
Yes.
In Lexus India? In India?
Lexus in India. It's because also we have a local production from 2020.
Right.
So we are very proud of it to have a local production of the Lexus in India.
Right. And what happened to the bigger one, the LS? I think that was also quite a head turner.
Yeah, actually now we have a lineup for the LS, but we always see the customers' trend demand and then propose the appropriate offer or the lineup at the time by time. So right now we don't offer LS, but definitely also we need to monitor about customer preference.
I just want to talk about the technology part of, Toyota Group and Lexus also has been doing a very strong push for strong hybrids. A lot of other brands are jumping into the EV bandwagon. So do you think that's an important aspect or it's better to wait and watch?
For Lexus, on the global basis, we are now offering not just strong hybrid, but also for the plug-in hybrid and the electric vehicle, and also the petrol and the diesel. What we are now thinking, readiness for the customer, or also in terms of the infrastructure, etc. So it's more like a mixed combination of the offer. Key point is whether customer wants to have it or not. Lexus will offer the multiple solution Now in India, we have a diesel, we have a hybrid. Now competitors doing for the BEV. The key point is how to reduce CO2 or how to reduce fossil fuel. I think that is also aligned with the government direction.
When I speak to a lot of company executives, they tell me that selling an EV is a long process because there's a lot of convincing that is needed at times. Is hybrid any different?
I believe that now the Lexus customer, they already know about the benefit or the technology of the hybrid. And they appreciate about the value. We have done a lot of the training to our dealer members also, and they are conveying the correct information. So that customer is easy to understand about the hybrid merit.
Okay, Ikeuchi-san, one question around the customers of Lexus India. Do you think they are different than other luxury car for customers of luxury car makers? Typically, when it comes to India, we generally tend to go for the usual, German brands on priority.
I think in US or India, it's very diverse. And also, this is my 2.5 years in India. Every time I surprise, whenever I go and I meet with a customer, so many drivers. I believe that now the customer who buy Lexus is more familiar about our philosophy, like omotenashi, which more like engaging to the customer, which they found out that is also the value for them. I think that's kind of customer loves the Lexus.
You said India is a very diverse country. While Tier 1 cities are your biggest market, how are you placed in Tier 2, Tier 3 cities? Do you see a lot of potential for Lexus there?
Yes, I believe so. Because now, definitely Tier 1 is the biggest market. But in reality, when I go to the Tier 2 or Tier 3 cities, also thanks to the government, more like effort for the infrastructure or etc. So the economic booming is definitely happening in Tier 2 and Tier 3 city. So I think maybe upcoming for the 5 or 10 years, that's kind of the city will grow up dramatically.
Normally, luxury car owners are a little bit more aged than youngsters. How do you address to the needs of the new generation?
To my understanding, they have a lot of experience in outside of the India, or even maybe they go to study in the US or the Europe, and their experience is totally different than the other generations, and they know everything, and also they are very tech saver. So we need to think how to approach. Of course, our lineup, you can see that like NX or the RX. So we offer this as a SUV, but also very stylish, and it's more like a globally preferred. So definitely that's kind of the product offer.
Can you tell us like what is the average age of a customer of Lexus in India?
Around 40 to 50.
Okay. And this must be predominantly male.
Actually, it's male as a registration, but also very interesting is that when I met with a customer, why you buy Lexus or why you buy Mercedes? So customer say, oh, that is my wife's decision. Or customer say, oh, this is my child's decision. So we need to always think, is it really our customer?
So the name of the customer would be something else, but actual decision maker is someone else. What about ownership? A lot of people are very wary about ownership of premium brands. So what is Lexus doing in that area for its customers?
The first point is we have started about India, maybe luxury first ever 8-year warranty. We extend our warranty to the 8 years or 1.6 lakhs kilometers. And the second point is that also we offer the roadside assistance for the 5 year. And now we will launch something like a assured buyback system. That's more like a customer's benefit to guarantee about their residual value by the manufacturer. And we will call this as a Lexus Promise.
Oh, is it interesting? Is it open to older customers also?
Actually, what we are now thinking about it's now from now.
From now. Okay.
However, also we are now thinking about how to offer other value to the existing customers.
So in the long run, since there are some who say that strong hybrids are high on maintenance, how true or how false is that?
I think it's a good valid point. Let me explain in terms of the total cost of ownership. So already some states there are the benefit of the hybrid, like road tax or registration for the long term, like 3 years or the 5 years, fuel consumption merit, and on top of that, as I explained, that we have a 8-year warranty, and also we have Lexus luxury cars. Definitely, the hybrid total cost of ownership is superior.
Lexus is about experience. We have seen everything going digital now. How advanced is Lexus when it comes to digital experience of its customers?
Definitely, digital is one of the most important points to engage to especially the young generations. But as a Lexus point of view, we always think about human-centric concept. Human-centric concept is how we have a more like an emotional connection with the customers. So definitely as an entry point or have an awareness point of view, we will use and we will study about the digital. On top of that, also we try to engage more to some kind of hard touch guest experience to make customer feel, oh, it's more like engaging from the Lexus.
Coming to your role as the president of Lexus India, what do you think is something that you say that okay, my company is successful?
I cannot say, or I shouldn't say this is success. If once I say this, everything stops. Customers' demand is always changing or always evolving. We have to always catch up.
Okay, one question also on your time here in India. You have been here for a long time. Any things that you really like?
The first thing that I like India is I always be energized by something, and also I have to think always how to enjoy or how to tackle, and that's something like, yes, I'm alive.
Right.
That is one of the most things which I like India. Also, Indian people is very kind. Once I have some kind of problem in something, many people are gathering and how should I help you? Something like that.
Yes.
I think that's kind of the nature. I love it. That is also a very unique point. So I really enjoy in my Indian life.
Right. So you'll definitely miss India if you have to ever go back.
Definitely. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for your time, Ikeuchi-san. It was such a pleasure talking to you. So that was a very interesting discussion with Hikaru Ikeuchi, the president of Lexus India, and his views on a lot of luxury car industry as well as the future of Indian mobility was an interesting take. I hope you've enjoyed watching this conversation. If you have any questions for Lexus India, do leave it in the comments and we'll definitely have them answered. Thanks for watching Car and Bike.